Ooh, we are in a new angle today. Does it work? A little bit. Where have I been the last month? Well, wasn't reading, that's for sure. I've read 2.5 books this October. They were good. They were great books. Great books. But it wasn't as much as I would have liked to be reading. And here's the thing, I really wanted to be reading, but I just found it so hard to concentrate. Anywho, I'm going to tell you the books that I read this October, so welcome to my October wrap-up. The first book that I read in October, and I loved, and everyone had said it was so good, so I don't know why I wasn't expecting it to be good, especially because I really like this author, and that is Six of Crows by Leigh Bardugo. This is the first book in the Six of Crows duology, set in the Grishaverse, about a group of 6 kind of outcast thieves. They've all got their own special skills, they've all got their own special kind of trademarks, and they essentially go on a heist. And I was kind of blown away by this book. It was so easy to read and it was so entertaining. Every single point in the story was like, it was so good. It does have multiple perspectives, which sometimes can be annoying, but in this case it really worked. Each time it switched, it was like, oh, I'm excited to read from this person's perspective. And that's so rare, and I really enjoyed it. I think I gave this book 4.5 stars out of 5, or maybe 5 stars. Not too sure which, but either way, fantastic book. Fantastic duology, actually. Definitely recommend picking it up if you get the chance to. Then that brings me to my next book, which I've finished, which is Crooked Kingdom, also by Leigh Bardugo. This is the conclusion to that duology and was just as good as the first book. There were some parts where I was so invested in this. It wasn't as like gripping as the first book, but it did still have that same entertainment, the same kind of flow to it, the same kind of excitement for each of the perspectives, which I really appreciated. I haven't like done a wrap up in a while. It's been a month, but it feels like a very long time. So my reviews are a bit like helter skelter, but essentially these 2 books are great. Loved reading them. Wish I read more. The next book that I finished but didn't, no, the other way around. The next book that I started but didn't finish, which is becoming a tradition in these wrap-ups, is Wildcard by Marie Lu, which is the conclusion to the Warcross duology about this. It's quite similar to Ready Player One in kind of like a more YA friendly version, but this girl e.m.m.a.f.a.g.a.n, who is a bounty hunter who tries to catch people who are illegally betting on this game online, this big overworld consuming game. You know the type that comes across in science fiction novels. Anyway, so she accidentally hacks herself into a game, and the owner / creator of the game calls her in to do him a favor because he's impressed by her hacking skills, and that's where the first book kind of starts off. The sequel follows the result of the events from the first book. No spoilers there, but like, how are you supposed to describe a second book in a series? Like, seriously, because how many of you have read the first book? I don't know you. This book is good. Am I loving it? It's okay. It's okay. I found that with Warcross as well. I liked it. I enjoyed it. Was it my favorite? Was it like as super enjoyable as I wanted it to be? Maybe not. I'm enjoying it. It's good. Do I love it? Maybe. I have to say though, even so far, I've been caught off guard by some of the things that have happened. There's one thing particularly that happened where I was like, whoa, didn't see that coming. So I guess it has that. I do love Marie Lu's writing, generally speaking. The Warcross duology, maybe not my favorite of her work. Anywho, those are the books that I read in October. Let me know what you guys read and what you enjoyed. These are my October reads. Not very Halloweeny, not spooky in the least, but enjoyable nonetheless. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys very soon because I've got more videos planned. I know I'm actually filming more this month, or I plan to. Let's not hold me to that. Okay, thanks guys for watching. Bye.